In this video, we're going to look at fleet company sales, some of those key features that will help us drive sales in fleet organizations. So some of the key features: maintenance module, driver assignment, point of interest by client, standard geofences, the location of the track page, many reports, and the find closest dispatch. In the maintenance scheduling system, we're able to schedule regular routine maintenance, either in a very simplistic mode. For example, here we're just going to do maintenance every 6,000 miles. Or we can get very complicated where we can schedule replace engine oil, inspect air filters, rotate tires, and have all of those items come up on our maintenance schedule. In the maintenance history section, we're able to capture information about the maintenance that we performed, when we performed it, what the cost was, and who performed it. So we have documented history of our maintenance events. Many fleets want to use the idea of drivers so that we know who's driving the vehicle, not just that the vehicle was being used. And we can capture information about the driver themselves. So we have information about the driver like the name, social security number, tax registration number. We have their insurance and license information, and again can send out those automated reminders based on the expiration date that we put in here. We even have our contact or emergency contact information in case something happens in a convenient location that we can go to. Many fleets find it useful to set up points of interest or landmarks to commonly use locations. So if we turn on the reverse geocode by point of interest, we're able to see that our vehicles are at a given location because it'll overwrite the address feature on the platform. In this example, we can see that this vehicle is at the Ritz Beach Resort as opposed to the address for that. This can be very useful when we're looking up or running. Just because it's a fleet, don't overlook the use of geofences. So if they have a location where the vehicles are stored overnight, that's a great place for a geofence. Number one, we can tell if they're being used when they shouldn't be. Number two, we can document the time that they leave, the time that they come back, in case accounting or administrative people need that information. When talking to fleet owners or fleet managers, don't overlook just the basic tracking page functions. There's a lot of great information that fleets can derive directly from the tracking page, including using the live share feature, the live tracker feature, so that I can have a separate window with my vehicle and can watch multiples of these on different screens in case I'm maybe have a specific need to watch a particular vehicle as it arrives at its destination. For fleets, frequently the most important section is in the reports. Mileage by state, approximate mileage report, detailed activity report, start-stop report, the geofence entry-exit report. There are many applications and uses depending on the fleet need. It's always important to try to understand where that pain point is, what's frustrating them, what's making their life difficult, and then we're going to start recommending reports that will assist them or reduce that level of frustration. Also for fleets, we want to highlight the ability to use the My Subscription or the subscription reports. This allows us to send that information out to various people in the organization that don't have to know how to get into the platform, that don't have to understand its use, but they can derive the information from it by simply using the subscription reports. For example, the fleet manager, he may want to have the maintenance schedule report by week, whereas the maintenance manager is probably going to want that report daily, and maybe the operating director wants it monthly. So we can set up these subscriptions. We don't need to be in the platform running them, but the information can get to those people who need it when they need it. And many fleets run dispatch type operations where they get a call, they get a request, they need to find their closest vehicles. Well, in here we can select the group that we want. For example, we're going to pick on a sedan here. We need them at the airport. We hit locate, and we're going to find our 3 closest sedans to the airport, distance away, and I can even pull the turn-by-turn directions and even get an approximate time. In this example, about 27 minutes for that vehicle to get to the airport. I hope this video has been helpful. When you're selling to fleets, remember, it's a key. Find out where the pain points are, find out where the levels of frustration are, and then pull out those pieces of the system, combinations of the software and the equipment, to satisfy those needs those requests or those pain points, and you will become a partner for life with